Hey guys, so today we're going to make a quick recipe. I'm going to make a quick brown sugar swirl banana bread. In this bowl, I already have 2.5 bananas that I mashed up. They were really ripe. I had them in the refrigerator. Now to this, I'm going to add my sugar. The whole recipe will call for a cup and 3 tablespoons of sugar. How you divide it up is up to you. The original recipe that I got this from only called for white sugar, so I adapted this recipe to my liking, so I split it half and half. So the whole recipe is a cup of sugar, but half of it's brown sugar, half of it's white sugar. I put a portion of it into the actual batter, and then I put a portion into the brown sugar swirl. So this is half a cup of sugar, brown and white, mixed together. And then I'm gonna add some vanilla to my liking. It's about a tablespoon. And we're gonna mix that together. And mix together. You can use a mixer if you want to, but I prefer just to do it by hand. To this, you want to have a cup of melted butter. Pour this in. You can use a mixer if you want to, but because this recipe came together so fast, I'm just using a bowl and a wooden spoon. I have never made this recipe with a mixer. I just use a spoon. And then next you're gonna want 2 eggs. Mix, mix, mix. In this bowl, I have 2 1/3 cups of flour with a teaspoon of baking soda and about a teaspoon of cinnamon. And I sifted it all together. You don't have to sift it. That's just me. I sift everything I bake just about. But you don't have to sift it. It's not necessary. I'm gonna pour half of it in and mix it up. Jay. I'm gonna pour the other half in. So you're gonna cook this at 350. So you can go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Next step, get your bread pan and spray it with whatever baking spray you want. I'm using Pam. Alright, I'm going to use my spatula for this part. Make sure I got all the stuff incorporated well. Now you're going to get your baking dish and you're going to pour half of this batter in your dish. Half of it. Pat it down. Now you're going to add some of your brown sugar swirl. And you're just going to swirl it in the batter. I'm going to pour the rest of your batter on top. Get the rest of your brown sugar swirl. I like to use a fork for this, but you can use whatever you want. Okay. Now, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna bake this in the oven at 350 for about an hour. Come back when it's done. Okay guys, this is what it looks like fresh out of the oven. I'm gonna let it rest for a while before I take it out. Alright y'all, it's time to take it out the pan. Let's see what she looks like. She's all golden on top. That brown sugar swirl on top is what gives you that crispy, chewy crust on the top that I absolutely love. I love having the sugary, crispy bits on the top. So let's slice her up and see what she's getting into. The brown sugar swirl in the middle also makes it moist. And like I said, this recipe is an adaptation from an original that I found a while back. I completely revamped it and made it my own. And the original recipe only called for 1.5 bananas, but I use 2.5. Sometimes I use 3 bananas depending on how small they are. In this particular loaf, I only use 2.5. But it makes it so moist on the inside. And then you get the little chewiness from the brown sugar swirl. If you do it thick enough, you'll get some chewy bits in it, and it's so good. I make this for my kids to have as an addition to their breakfast sometimes, and they love it. I love it. It tastes so good. So I hope you try this recipe. I'll leave it in the description.